Inside the Doghouse, Season 2, Episode 2.
Yes, sir.
I'm Derek Scher.
Jonathan Maynard, as always.
And we have another friend of the show back on again, Mason Kelly.
Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody?
Glad to see you. Filling in. Parker is unfortunately not going to be able to make it again this week.
Yep.
So happy to have you to be able to help fill in and give a couple thoughts on what we got going on.
Anytime.
We will be working on some kind of method, so in the future this won't happen. With Parker can still be on the show, whether through Zoom or some kind of other thing.
That is in the works. We're going to be getting some new tech here soon.
Try to work that out, so no matter what, we'll all be here, even if we are here together. You know what I mean? But
Together in spirit.
Yes, definitely together.
still have the vibe of the show, you know. But let's get this show rolling, baby.
Who we got first?
You hear about the Aaron Rodgers?
I did.
What about a Green
Wanting
Bay?
out of Green Bay.
Is that the
Where
right
would he
move
go?
for him? Is
I don't
that the
know
right
if it
move?
is. You're in the NFC North, bro. All those teams are not that great.
And dude, that's such an easy way for him. He's obviously the best quarterback in his division. That's an easy division
Oh, for sure.
every time.
He's gonna be able to make playoffs every year.
Yes, 100%. That's what I mean. And for him to go somewhere else, it's not going to be as easy as that.
So there's got to be definitely something that happened.
Now, yes, he has arguments that they don't give him the weapons like other teams do, like what they do for Brady and other things like that. But at the same time, he does have weapons to use, and he could have won that game last year. They just play calls and shit like that.
And he should have ran into the
Blame
touchdown.
can be blamed on both. So, but
What do you think? You think he should go anywhere? Stay in Tax City?
I think he should definitely get out of there. He doesn't have much years left in his career, if it's not about money for him, which it probably isn't, he probably wants to
Go
win as
Tom
much
Brady
as he
somewhere?
can. Yeah, kind of, and like you
What
guys were
team?
saying about the divisions and stuff, they said that about LeBron when he left the East. They're like,
well,
the
think
East
about
is
the
way easier
teams
than
now
the
that
West.
need a quarterback. Speaking of which, the draft even.
That's true.
What
the game's
team
a
do you
lot
think
different.
he'd
What
be best
team
on?
still needs a quarterback? Like, I mean, Lions will take him.
That's what I was thinking. Like, send him over to Detroit.
Shoot, that'd be out of
Send
the
Goff
pot
over
in
there.
Yeah,
fire.
send Goff over there for sure. Or they'll start the guy that they drafted last year in the first round. That Love guy or whatever, Kevin Love or whatever his name was. Jordan Love, yeah, that's what it was.
Jared Goff hurt his thumb last season, didn't he? Is that who that is?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I know that
Was he
they
on the
drafted
Rams?
him, but
No,
no,
LA Rams.
No, that's Jared Goff.
yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought.
that's Jared
Jared
Goff.
Goff.
That plays for Detroit now, obviously, but
Right.
really no teams. I mean, like maybe who'd the Colts get? They got Wentz, right? So they could they could take him over Wentz maybe, but
True.
Where did Andy Dalton go to?
He's on the Bears.
Wentz would be a good backup quarterback. But he's convinced he's got a starting role now, so that'd be a bad little move right there.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers? He could teach any of those young quarterbacks that just got drafted to be like a killer,
Dude,
Aaron Rodgers.
exactly, and that's what they're trying to do in Green Bay, and now he wants out, and that's what I mean. It's almost like he's privileged or something. Like he's got the perfect buy every year. How could you even ask for something better? You know what I mean? But
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I do get being somewhere for so long. You maybe want to change of scenery to do something else, see how you do somewhere else.
I'm just trying to think, like, what team, like, the Patriots?
They have Caleb, and then they just drafted
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Bears got Justin Fields. And some other good weapons. They did pretty good in the draft, actually.
The
this
Browns
year.
picked up Anthony Schultz.
Yep.
I was sick Detroit didn't get him because we wanted a quick receiver. He's fast. I think he just ran the fastest
We got
40 since John
we got
Ross.
a receiver from USC or UCLA, one of the two.
Okay. I see we got a cornerback and a defensive line.
Yep. We got 2 defensive linemen, I think. Yeah, we did. And then we got 1 offensive tackle.
Our first
Round
Right.
pick, which
was a good
that's an alright pick. I'll go for that. But
guards are really good like that first year too.
oh yeah,
For sure. They make an impact right away, I feel like more than other positions.
other positions for sure. And I mean, we'll see what we do. We got some promising things coming up, but it's still all up in the air until we see him hit that field. So.
Right, definitely. They could just come out and be the same old Detroit.
And I want to see what Jacksonville does. Who do you think the most interesting team is?
So Jacksonville, they drafted Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne. I think that's how
ETN.
Etienne.
I think that's how you say it.
or something.
Say it, ETN or something like that.
Okay, they both went to Clemson and started with each other, starting running back,
That's
starting
what I mean. They
quarterback.
already have chemistry there.
I love that. Like,
and
that's
they know
super
how
cool.
each other play and
Right,
everything.
exactly.
So
and
that's
they have was it James
nasty
Robinson as well. Jacksonville does that
Yep.
they picked up last
Did you
year.
see Joe Burrow got the receiver from LSU that was
Jamar
Chase? Yep.
Yeah, he's nasty.
He went there, so they're getting a reunion. There was a bunch of reunions this year. Jalen Hurts got Devontae Smith.
Okay,
He went to the Eagles, so
that's sick.
there's quite a few little reunions.
I like the
Little-
reunions. That's just chemistry.
It is. But, I mean, I don't really care for that so much, but it's not like that I'm against or anything. I just want to see in the NFL, college is different from the NFL, you know what I mean? Like, that's...
Well, yeah, you get put into a new system, new
Yeah.
coaching and everything. It's not
You,
like they're
and you
wrapping
can't
around
just
here.
have that one weapon in the NFL, or else they'll shut
No.
that shit down.
Right.
They'll adjust real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Who do you think the best pick in the draft was? Who's got the best steal?
best steal. Honestly, I don't really know, but
I like Travis Etienne.
Etienne and
Etienne is
Najee
hard.
Harris too was right in the same right
Yeah.
before him.
Yeah, they
Those
they were
two
picked.
are
Steelers
steals.
said they were picking him at 24 or 25, whatever they were, like a day before,
And hey,
and they did.
they needed him. The Steelers needed him.
James Conner is not there anymore.
And I don't even. It takes now in today's NFL,
Fresh
you
running
cannot
back.
have one running back.
No,
you
you
have
need
to have
a-
at least two.
Dual back. That's why the Browns are nasty. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
And,
That's why the
Chubb.
Browns are nasty with their running game.
Yeah.
They picked up some good shit in the
Yeah.
draft too.
That's what I'm saying. They got Anthony Schultz. That was a steal, I think.
I don't know, bro. We'll see how it plays out,
Yeah,
but
it's
gonna
hard
be,
to say it's
it's
still
gonna
a
be an
draft.
interesting year because there's so many teams that are gonna be real interesting coming out.
So how do you feel about Detroit's draft? What's your grade for them? What do you got? I want to say like a.
I want to say I like them
I want to say
taking a
B.
different approach and focusing on the line this year, the trenches period. Because yeah, honestly, we did need that.
I want to say.
That's why Stafford always gets hurt and shit.
I'm
like-
giving them a B grade.
I'll give him a B too. It ain't like holy shit. I think this team's gonna totally change, but it's a start to what we're trying to do. And I think next year we'll focus mostly offense again.
Trust the process.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Detroit's never had
I
one.
did like to see the enthusiasm in the Lions draft room when they were
I
doing
did
those
like
picks.
that. Oh, they were pumped.
They were pumped.
Did you see Marshawn Lynch invested hugely into the new MMA
I did.
fight league?
I did.
What's it called?
I forgot what it's called. I was watching a fight through them too. It's on like TNT or
Okay.
one of those shows.
Yeah, just MMA though, just like an octagon.
It's basically just MMA, just different name. It's called something else, dude. I wish I could remember.
Marshawn's always sticking his feet and stuff like that.
And everything. He has a restaurant and shit.
Right, that's what I'm
He was
saying.
even on that bar rescue show and everything.
Yeah.
Like, and he was on that survival show. And he's stuck with that boar, and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking stab this pig." Like, this shit's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, I did see that.
Like, yeah,
Grills.
he's dabbled into lots of different shit. That's why I like him. Like,
So-
even after his football career, he's still doing shit.
Yeah,
you
he's a
know?
great entertainer.
100%.
Oh yeah, people like Marshawn, that's for sure.
Even when he was in the league, he'd come on there and he's cussing on the air, and they're like, "You can't say that on
Right.
TV," and he's like, "You're the one that fucking called me over here," like, shit
His
like that.
interviews with the reporters too, after like I don't know, like bad game or something like that. He just kept on saying the same.
Eddie, thank you, have a nice day.
Yep.
Thank you, have a nice day, or whatever he would say. I forget what it was, but it was great.
So we shared on our Facebook page, Inside the Doghouse on Facebook, report that came out, and Steph Curry wasn't even in like the top 10
Nope.
for MVP race,
Not at all.
and that did not make no sense to me.
I mean,
I don't know what his stat line looks like. I just know that he's you know, his points are great. You know, he's
That's where it
dropping
goes
the
to,
ball.
like, what are the categories for the MVP race, you know what I mean? Is it, like,
I think it's
Top
more
the
than
most
stats,
valuable to
be honest.
the team, or is it the most
They would be-
valuable
they
player
would
in
be
the
absolute-
whole league?
They
You know
would
what
be
I mean?
absolutely
Like,
nothing without him, though.
they wouldn't. That's what I mean. Is it to the team, or is it just stats overall? The most valuable player
He's
in the
top
whole
scorer.
league.
He's top scorer in the league.
Yeah.
He had he just broke a record in most threes in a month. And
Personally, I think he should be in the race, but
he's going crazy right now.
there's so many times, you know, when like people could have arguments where like past seasons where other people should have won it, but the other person got it because of certain criteria and shit, you know. Who knows?
So, who's your pick for MVP this year? Who do you think?
You know, I really don't know. There's so many people that have been going off lately.
Throw us out a pick, Johnny. Come on, don't make me sit on the edge of my seat like that.
I haven't watched really much NBA this year, but
I promise you one thing: it's nobody on Detroit.
yeah, I can tell you that. But it's like, I don't know, I'd have Ja in the fucking mix, but I like the young people, you know what I
Young
mean?
bucks.
Like, and I just seen Jason Tatum posted 60
60.
points.
He did post 60.
That's gotta get some votes in my book.
There was
bro.
another. Who's the other-
They overcame a 32-point deficit to win the game.
OT.
That is ridiculous, bro. And you get 60 points.
I like the Joker.
I do too.
Jokic. Is that that's how you say Jokic?
Jokic.
Yep, Jokic.
I think it is Jokic. Is
Yep,
how you
Jokic.
say it.
Nikola Jokic, dude, he's nasty.
He's super nasty.
And I just seen a stat line between him and Embiid, and it's like he's got more doubles than Embiid's even played games this year,
Yeah, probably.
or something like that. So nasty.
I think Nicola's a smart pick for it, honestly, because of him and Jamal Murray. But Jamal Murray's hurt, right?
Yep.
But
That's what I mean. And he's still pulling out dubs for them.
Yep.
He dropped, what, 4 points a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago?
They
So-
only just recently dropped from like the number.
I'm
one
gonna
seed
say
last
two.
year.
I got 2 picks. I'm gonna pick him and Curry. That's my. Who do you?
I'd have to say Jokic and or Curry. And then there's just a couple that are just there in third, but those are my top 2 for sure. I'd have to say right now anyways.
Yeah, because they're saying Embiid is up there at top, like high, but he hasn't
Which-
played that many games.
And not only that, like, dude, he's not even all that great this year because of the injuries and not playing, you know what I mean? Like, so that's where it comes into the count, like, where's the criteria fall in that also, you know? Like,
I think it's a popularity contest mostly.
Pretty
in the
much.
NBA.
whoever gets, like, the most clout or whatever throughout the year and the most votes from people, I guess, you know, in the end, but that's more
It's
all-star.
almost like I was about to say it's almost like the All-Star thing.
But,
So update on the Dogecoin craziness.
yes,
Doge
sure.
to the moon. I got my girlfriend set up with Robinhood or whatever a few months ago, and $4 she got from a free stock for when she started her account.
Yep.
I traded it, sold that, got Bitcoin. It got up to like 11. I sold that, got into Dogecoin. From that $11, I now have her at 70.
Yeah.
So she's, dude, off of $4 free that I got from Robinhood. If you are smart with it, you just play with it and don't pull it out, and you just like, read a little bit about some stocks and stuff like that. I'm telling
Dude,
you,
it's totally worth it.
just hold it in there. Just don't watch it. It'll make some money, I promise you. But $70 off of $4 that we got for free from Robinhood. She hasn't put any money of her own in there at all. Not a single
And
dollar.
Dogecoin's been going crazy lately.
So what kind of
Yeah.
research do you do into a stock before you buy it? Do you do like
So
heavy
on
research?
Robinhood, there's a lot of stuff like that you
Dude,
can read
yeah.
about the
Yeah.
stocks.
You can like see what the
How the
company's
company's doing,
doing,
yes,
like
and
going
a bunch of
forward,
stuff.
deals they've just made, deals they got
watch
in the
YouTube
works.
videos, like what to look at and like things that you need to like pay attention to that will be good in stocks. And
They even have specialists that will like comment like what they suggest people should do, like either buy or hold or sell.
Right.
Like,
And they have like this many people are selling, this many people are buying,
Yeah.
people are holding.
See, I thought a good one would be like movie theaters and stuff like that, since hopefully the pandemic. will come
AMC
to
went
close
through a
soon.
crazy thing.
yep.
See, I figured it would.
It was
But
wild.
airlines too, cruise
Yep, I got the
lines.
airlines going back up.
That
Cruise
all that's
prices.
gonna be going back crazy.
Yep.
Off like Delta Airline and stuff like that, I already made like 20 something profit off one stock. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
got 80% profit on my Delta and my cruise lines.
yeah,
All my airlines and my cruise lines.
they're going way back up to what they were before. You know, because all of it's starting to get back to in order of working matters. So
Well, that's the thing about stocks, right? You're not like, it's not like the movie Wolf of Wall Street. You know, you're not like
No,
making
no.
$200, $500 off one thing. You're like, it's $1 on
You-
like
I mean,
each
some
one
people
and
do.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, if
But there's a possibility.
but
Right.
For you
I
to
only
make
get a couple
500
stocks. I can't. I don't have the money to.
for you
buy
to make 500, you got to spend like 1,500 in the first place, and then it goes up to you make that 1,500 like $2,000.
Or if you get lucky, or if you've been paying attention, you get like something like Doge. It was
yeah,
so cheap
in the
and it
beginning,
blew up.
and then it blows up, and you make a bunch of money, and then you sell that, reinvest, boom, keep it going.
Yep.
Good luck and skill about it.
Yeah.
There's some luck for sure.
There's some luck for sure, because some days you'll lose money, so the next 2 days later it's back up to you past what you lost, and it's just you gotta know how to play it. Really, it's like
That's
a slide up and down. Alright, so
Elon Musk is joining Saturday Night Live next week or next
so
month.
he's hosting it. I
Yep,
think?
hosting it. Yep.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Do you think he'll be
I think he's
comedic
kind of.
enough? You
I
know
think
what
he
mean?
will be. He's kind of quirky, weird,
He is
funny. So I think it'll turn out alright.
He might. I just want to see what role they kind of have him play in the
Yeah,
show. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But it might be cool to see kind of that side of him. You know, it's been pretty much business with him.
Like that. I think that's you, right?
But
This next one.
no,
All right.
that's
So
perfect.
Antarctic Doomsday Glacier may be melting faster than we thought. It's larger than the UK and it's unknown how it would affect sea levels. So there's a big ass glacier that's melting and it could like take out a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
supposedly.
fishermen and stuff I'm supposed to talk about can like change currents and everything else,
So
and
that'd be kind of crazy.
islands
That-
might be covered again that weren't before. That'd be pretty
I
crazy.
think it's just a global warning plea.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of that, you know what I mean? So, that shit could be catastrophic if it really does, melt and everything. That's a lot of floods in a lot of places that are now above water, so.
Right.
But yeah, lab-grown embryos and human-monkey hybrids officially have taken place.
That's scary. What is that?
That means pretty much cloning.
What you say?
Cloning fucking monkeys and humans.
Yep.
They been doing that shit.
Embryos and shit.
They been doing that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
I seen a goat.
You can't clone it.
Yeah, hell no.
They do that shit with goats and
Yeah,
shit
I
like
seen with
that right
goats.
now. That come up with like the same traits or whatever, like birthmarks and shit like that. But,
I can't call myself a goat no more, man. They cloning goats.
Right.
dude, I'm telling you, like,
Oh, that
but
was a fucking
even if you
camera.
clone look-wise, are you cloning like the same personality and the same thought and everything else? Like, I think not. Like, there's no way you can reproduce that soul like that.
Right. Maybe, I don't know, that'd be wild.
That's some shit I think we should not be fucking with.
No.
But
So, the Oscars was just the other night. Worst Oscar ratings in history.
yeah.
I mean,
I don't watch it. I never do.
I mean,
so.
yeah, if y'all watched it, like,
I mean, hell no.
Hell
Right.
no.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, shit. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of shit fluctuating right now. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like it's the year, the vibe of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
shit
bro,
changing.
it's crazy.
Changing a lot.
And hey, I ain't got no reason to watch that shit, so maybe that's just what it is.
Right.
People,
I feel like they
lose
biased.
interest in that
Yeah,
shit.
definitely.
What is the Oscars?
It's some
That's
awards.
like for movies and shit. Best
Yeah.
acting and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know it's an award, but I'm like, shit.
But it's like, why do I care, really?
Right.
And I feel like,
Hey, I am trying to win a couple, man. If they do want to give me some, I ain't gonna try.
hell yeah. I feel that.
Amen. Hey, I'll vote for you if I can. Shit.
Hell yeah. Definitely. Over some of them other motherfuckers.
He said, fuck it, I'll take an
Let's go
Oscar.
for
Fuck it.
president. Alright, y'all might see me in a couple of movies.
Shit, if the Oscars,
Hell yeah.
if they ain't not watching the Oscars now, then we gonna make them watch the motherfucking Oscars. Man. Fuck
Oh yeah. Why not? But on the 22nd of May, Destiny's 1's famous raid Vault of Glass will be coming back to Destiny 2.
I don't play it, so.
That'd be kind of crazy.
that shit. It's funny because I got that game Destiny 1,
Yeah.
but I just played that bitch. I don't really like.
No.
It's decent. It's decent, but
It's
like,
alright.
Yeah.
But-
Ain't Destiny like a shooter game?
It's a shooter game. It's like, it's made by the creators of Halo, like the same like game creators. So it's like
Okay.
futuristic like that, where you can like kind of double jump and shit like that. You got
some
powers.
Some aliens. Shit.
Yeah, they have like alien races that you
Fighting
fight.
aliens.
It's kind of like a loot and shooter, like Borderlands or some shit like that. But
Yeah, I
like,
never played Borderlands either.
yeah, Borderlands is like a comical version of that shit, where it's like shell shaded graphics. Where
I've seen people play like gameplay on
Yeah.
YouTube.
It's
stuff like
it's
that.
alright, but Destiny's better if you're gonna play a game like that, anyways. But yeah, it's, you got the raids. That's like it takes like 6 people to do it. They're hard as fuck to do, but they're bringing like one of the original ones from Destiny 1, which I bet ain't nobody on Destiny 1 like that anymore. So you could probably never play that shit on Destiny 1. But
They just remastered Black Ops 2.
yeah, they did.
Yep.
Yeah.
For real?
I'm back on there.
Yeah, I'm back on that
Zombies
bitch.
cold.
Yeah.
That was the best zombie.
I like
Hell
Black Ops
yeah.
1 a lot,
When it
too.
first came out, like that.
Black Ops 1 and 2 are the best two in my opinion. Of the
Definitely.
Black Ops everything.
Oh,
I
yeah.
still be fucking 3 too.
3 was alright, but that's when it started getting like a little too futuristic and shit for me.
I don't like when they go futuristic.
I don't like that shit.
I fuck with you.
Fuck that
Yeah.
exosuit bullshit, bro. If
No.
I want to jump like that, go play Halo. Like.
I wasn't even like a big gamer like that. You know, I started playing, but I get the difference though. Like you don't want that shit. You feel me?
Hell
Right.
no.
Like, it was like when Ghost came out, Call of Duty Ghost. That shit was ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
ass, bro.
It's just not the same as what Call of Duty was, like, at all.
I have a cousin of mine that still plays Ghost to this day. Loves it. It's her favorite one.
That shit ass. Shit, girl.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Yep.
Yeah. Some people, I mean, I played the hell out the game still.
I
but
did too.
That's
Oh,
because
you
I
say
was
you
in a
do
clan
still?
and everything. And
You
like,
still play?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not Ghost,
Oh,
but
that's what I'm saying. Oh,
Oh,
you
hell
can't
no.
go.
I say I'm not hopping on Ghost.
Hell no.
I did hop on Modern Warfare 2, I think, last year.
yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, I like MW3.
Yeah, Modern Warfare
Yeah.
2.
MW3 was my shit.
yeah.
And 2.
I
Oh,
like the side missions, like the
Yeah.
like the missions.
The
Going
special
in,
ops
shooting
and
the
shit.
juggernauts and
Special ops.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That
I
shit
was
was
thinking-
sick.
I was thinking about do them strike packs be working for what's it? COD?
The what?
Strike pack?
Strike pack.
You don't know what I'm talking
Are you talking about like the packs that you would open up?
about? No, like like the attachment to the controller.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about like playing survival on Modern Warfare 3 again, like going back, just going crazy on that bitch.
Yeah,
Get
that
one
shit
of them,
works.
hell yeah.
Then you can like map the controller to like drop shot and like
Mhm.
reload, all that kind of
That's
shit.
sick.
Yeah, that shit works. That shit, it takes a minute to get used to it though. Like, just all those extra controls can be kind of overwhelming at first. You accidentally hit one or some shit, but once you get used to it, you're nasty. But
Chadwick Boseman lost his nomination of Black Panther actor from the awards. Lost it somehow.
Wait, what?
yeah, what do you mean? Lost it?
This is Parker's notes, so he's got us all screwed up by not being here.
Wait, what's going on?
I think he didn't win his nomination or whatever.
It's like for the Oscars
Yeah,
type
for the
shit.
Oscars, yeah, for one of
I
them.
mean, I already said before, like I feel like for me, the Oscars
Bias.
be biased sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, so
100%.
I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? While he was here, he felt good.
We're gonna come back to that question, bro.
Yeah.
Let's come back to that question though when Parker get back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause-
New season of Dexter teaser trailer came out.
Yeah, bro, I see.
You guys ever watch that show?
Dexter, wait, which Dexter? What's
That's
Dexter?
the one where he was
The
like
serial killer.
Serial killer. Wait, was he?
But he killed serial killers and shit like that.
Yeah,
like that.
Serial killer. Hold on, dog. Dexter, bro.
Yeah.
Was he the dude that was in there, bro? Fucking
He's at
around.
the police station. He worked for the
What?
cops and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was lucky, like binge watching a little bit.
Yeah.
Was
I
it-
fucking fuck with that show.
What was he? Was one of the episodes? Was he like with some like prostitutes and shit, some shit, bro? Maybe I'm tripping, bro. But he was like a
Say
weird
you
dude.
know
I watched a
it
couple
wanna
of shows like that, but bro.
Probably.
He might have been, because I think one of the episodes, like, because, like, his sister
Oh,
works
no.
for the cops.
But y'all said he worked for the police station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying. Yeah, he worked for the police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the
he be using all the
forensic
strings and
scientist.
shit?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
For sure. Dexter.
And then, yes, every, like, person he killed, like, was, like, in the database for some fucked up shit. And then when he would kill him, he would, like, put a drop of their blood on, like, one of those glass things and keep it in a box as, like, his...
I ain't even
Kind of, because he is a psycho, but
Yeah.
someone, like, raised him to, like, weaponize him against the other psychos, you know what I mean? So it's, like, a good psycho, per se, but...
That boy crazy. I watched a little bit of that.
But then the actor got cancer, and they had to end it, like, super abruptly. And the ending sucked, in my opinion. Like, the way they just left it off so abrupt like that. Like, like they rushed it, basically.
Right.
And then now that he got out of chemo and he beat it and everything, now he's coming back for the show, so...
Who got like?
He does.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks promising. I can't wait for it to come back, honestly. That's one of my favorite shows. That,
Yeah,
like,
cool.
Game of Thrones and shit.
Can we talk about shows real quick?
Yeah, what you got?
Lucifer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
See, everybody loves that show. Honestly,
They're
me,
dropping a new season, aren't they?
Bro, what you didn't watch it?
in my opinion, that shit way too goofy.
Hey,
I don't
you
like
guys
it.
You got
I don't
Peacock?
like it.
Huh?
Peacock?
No, I don't.
It's like $5 a month, dude. They got a bunch of good shit on
Yeah.
there.
They even
Ray
have The
Donovan.
Office on there, don't they?
Yeah, they got The Office on there. The show
Yeah, I got
Ray,
Prime Video
Ray
and shit,
Donovan,
too.
you ever seen that?
No.
That's a sick ass show, dude. It's about this like he's a cleanup guy for like rich people. So like there's this basketball player, he was with this chick all night, she was doing blow all night. He woke up, she was dead in the bed, OD next to her, and there's this other actor, he got caught sucking like a trainee's dick or some shit. So they had him switch places, had
No, what the fuck?
yeah, wild shit. Had the actor at the NBA player's house with the dead chick, so like he didn't, he wasn't gay or whatever, that didn't come out. And then the NBA player just got out of there. Fucking, it's just wild shit like that. Crazy
Yeah,
shit.
shit sounds
Another
wild.
one. The other one is what's that one? I think it's called You.
You?
I'm thinking,
That shit is good as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Me and my girl binge watched that.
Yeah.
Don't be on Power?
Power? Yeah, I used to watch the hell out of that
I
show.
used to, but then I couldn't keep up with that, dog.
But yeah, I lost. I'm way behind now. That shit's crazy. So much shit be happening.
I barely be watching like the newest season, but like when they killed my nigga Ghost off, I
Bro,
was like,
I heard. I hadn't even made it there yet, but I seen it on Facebook, and I was just like, bro.
man, they Facebook. That's why Facebook. I don't. Man,
That's like when
I don't
used to watch The Walking Dead all the time.
Facebook.
What?
Look real quick.
You guys play PUBG ever?
Nah, I tried it,
No, I didn't fuck with it.
but bro.
So they're making a second, supposedly, some rumors.
That was like
came
the
out.
first battle royale that like came out, and I used to fuck with it heavy, but now battle royales have come so far, like mechanics wise. Going back to those mechanics, it's so complicated to like get back into.
So I wonder how 2 will be.
2, if they make like the menu systems and everything else a lot more friendly, it's promising, but it's hard for them to stay relevant at this point, just from like Warzone and Apex and all those different kinds of like battle royales that just have so many more cool elements to them, and
Right.
then the basic just I'm running through a field for 20 minutes and get sniped by some guy fucking
Yeah.
400 meters away that's
Yeah.
just sitting on a fucking mountain, like.
Yeah, I was playing Rouge to Survive. I don't know if you know what that is. It was
Yeah.
on the phone and shit. Like, when I first I tried to play for G, but I ain't really fucking with it like that.
Yeah, it's alright.
They got COD on mobile too now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Since we're on the topic, I got a bro. Shout out Jamar, man. Shout out Jamar. I got a bro Mars. He go crazy. He play all type of games. He started off on that PUBG shit.
Yeah.
He was going crazy on that shit.
Yeah.
And then like,
Say
We
we were
used to
going
go
sick.
sick.
yeah.
We have so many fucking dubs on that damn game.
You know, I got on
I started playing Apex. He put me on Mars.
Apex,
yeah.
we've been on Apex like crazy
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah.
Definitely have to play.
Yeah, we can.
We gotta-
We
we
played
gotta-
when it first came out, then we took like a 4 to 6 season like break, and now we're just getting back into it again.
Been getting dubs a lot.
Oh yeah. I mean, before we got hella dubs,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got back
for
on and
sure.
we had way more dubs than we thought we had.
Oh yeah.
We're up to like 90 something
I
dubs
have
now.
over 100. I got like
I'm
140.
up to 90 something now.
Oh,
You
you're
said
so-
y'all be playing GTA?
I just downloaded it because I got on the Game Pass.
I
for
used to
Xbox.
play GTA,
You know,
but then I missed the character like merge
Yeah.
deadline, so I lost my whole character.
that's what
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
I didn't know there was a merge. I lost all my shit.
You
too.
know when it merged from like the old console like account to the new
Oh, yeah, to
console
the
account,
yeah.
because like when they shut down the old servers,
Yeah.
you had to like transfer your account to
Yeah,
a new
yeah, I remember
server.
that shit, yeah, yeah.
But I played on the new system, but I still had to transfer that account, and I missed the deadline, so my whole
Yeah.
account got erased. I was like a
Yeah.
240 level on that shit. I had everything, bro.
Like,
And
I'm
I'm
saying,
fucking
hey,
done with that
Hey,
shit.
that's how I am right now, man. I got everything,
Bro,
My nigga,
and when I lost all that shit, I was so pissed.
My nigga, 100.
Yeah, I'm starting fresh out. I just got on there. And took all my shit. I had to start fresh. I was sick.
I want to hop on PC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I've heard PC's sick.
Bro, I want to play on that mod that they be doing where you literally select a role in like the whole world and everybody has a role. You go to the jewelry shop and it's a literal player that's
Wow.
playing the jewelry
I just
guy.
seen on
Like,
Facebook, like, some niggas in Icebox on
Yeah.
GTA. I was like, what?
dude, you can do anything in that mod, bro. Like,
Yeah,
literally
okay.
anything. Like,
Yeah.
like this dude went to the car shop and he's upgrading his damn car, like drivetrain and transmission and like all that different shit. And you can like literally see the changes and everything. And the dude's like, this much money. He's like, all right, I got that. Like whatever. Or I gotta go to the bank real quick. And it's like all real people everywhere. Like every person you come into interaction with, which is wild. Way better than normal GTA. Like that's the way it should be anyway.
That's how this was celebrities,
Yeah, literally. There's all those people are all streamers. I guarantee you that be playing that shit. Like,
So archaeologists unearth 110 ancient tombs in Egypt, Nile Delta, containing human remains of tombs, pottery objects dating back 5,000 years.
I
So
seen that.
110 tombs they just uncovered. That's crazy.
I seen that.
I don't know. I think Egypt's wild. Like that shit's interesting.
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
go. I gotta watch it.
Just check it out. Hell yeah.
I wanna see
I'd
the
love to.
pyramids
That
and all
shit
that
would
kind of
That's
shit.
a bucket list check right there. For real.
And bro, yeah, just that they unearthed like even more ancient like graves and shit. It's
Right,
just, like,
like,
crazy.
yeah.
Like, what are we gonna learn from that? You
Right,
know?
exactly. I feel
I was
like
reading
they-
the article about that, and I seen that all of them were buried, or most of them were buried on their side with
Yeah.
their heads facing west.
Different than they usually ever did. Like,
And
so-
like why west is what they're
Right.
like wondering, you know, like are they facing something else of like significance or what?
That should be crazy. I don't be believing none of that shit. To be honest, I can't. You don't even know. You never know.
Right.
Literally.
They be saying
True,
shit.
true.
I don't know. Fuck. I don't know.
You don't know. That's lost
Uh-uh.
knowledge. Like that's a
Yeah.
whole generations and
crazy.
generations,
Yeah.
generations ago. That
Yeah,
knowledge
tell
was
me.
lost.
Like Brahma said, I want to go to that bitch. I want to go to that bitch. Some shit.
See it for yourself, and then you can make your own assumptions. Like
Hell no, cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people, you said archaeologists. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, they've been studying. You feel me? They've been doing this shit.
Right.
And everybody who they got coming in now, you feel me? Like just like new, you know what I'm saying? New students to this shit. They teaching them like
Yep.
this shit is getting more evolved. Ain't no telling us. Like you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like we were just talking about what cloning.
Yep. And that's just
yeah.
beginning, bro. Like
I seen a.
Imagine what's it's gonna be like in 100 more years.
I seen an article where they like
It's
took.
like 5 more years.
That's what I'm saying. It's taken like 50 years from us to come from the basis of the first technologies like ever, like of phones and all that kind of shit. Look where we are already. Like
Yeah, we here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
another 50 years, that's just gonna be popping out our eyes, little holograms in front of us. We just all through
Probably,
Facebook
for
and
real.
shit. Like what?
Probably.
Shit's wild.
So a company came out.
We went on hologram. I finished that on my still on my phone.
Right.
Bro, swear. I ain't taking no like biochem nothing.
That's
Like,
extra.
You gonna catch me with the hologram.
yeah.
I'm gonna have a hologram.
He said,
That
"I'm
shit
fucking
now,
with that shit."
I'm gonna have a hologram.
Like, you ever had a VR headset?
Zoom in.
I haven't. I want
You had
to.
that?
Yeah, I've
I want
had
to go
it.
to like one of the VR places.
I have an
I
Oculus.
got one in 2D on like internet shit. Facebook.
I wanna get
Yeah, bro,
one.
it's
That's
dope.
cool shit.
Yeah, that
That's
shit
wild.
crazy, but I don't like doing that shit because my face. It's
Right.
Dude, it's weird.
I don't
It
know,
takes a
bro.
minute
It
to get
makes my
used to.
head, like,
Playing the games I like, but watching like the movies and the Facebook and all that stuff be
that shit
disorienting.
good,
Like, I don't like that shit.
I use one of them bitches, but I never use like a real. I use basic one. I never use
Yeah.
a real one. Yeah,
The first one I ever used was one that you like put your phone into.
Yeah. Yep. I seen one.
But then when I got the Oculus, that shit was wild. There's like
You
a
had
Darth
the
Vader
Oculus?
game and shit,
Yeah,
and that
bro.
shit's dope.
I just really play that Beat Saber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to
music
fuck
and
Beat
shit.
Saber up.
Yeah.
But dude, when you keep that shit up on like expert, that should be moving so quick, bro. You're like,
I only had the demo.
I be sweating so hard in that bitch,
It's a
bro.
workout. You get a workout.
I swear to God.
Yeah, I can't now relate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's like
that shit's
virtual
wild.
That's it. I've never used them either. I don't know a damn thing about it.
It's dope though. I mean, maybe that's the future, like all gaming. Who knows?
That would be crazy.
Yeah,
You ever
is
seen
future
that
gaming.
that old movie
Yeah.
Gamer? I think it was with he like it was a dude in prison
Yeah.
and he'd like get controlled by a kid and like he had to like kill his way out practically. It was like Death Race kind of, but like they put a chip in him and could control him
Yeah,
in
it's
the
like
game.
people that like had to pay
It was
off
like
their
real life
debts.
Call of Duty type shit with like
Yeah.
real people. It was wild.
And they had to pay off their debts, and they'd like get assigned like a role, and whoever their like player that was assigned to them could like depict whatever their life was, whatever kind of game.
It was
they
like
wanted
real
to
life
play.
like Sims and like real life
Right.
Call of Duty. It was weird. It's a good ass movie. Definitely look it up.
But that Ready Player One, that other gaming movie that came out not too long ago, that's like all VR shit, and they had like suits that like were expensive. That if you got shot in the game, you would feel it in real life. Or like if someone like rubbed up on you, you would feel it,
Yeah.
like shit
That's
like that.
one
That's
show
wild.
on Netflix. What's it called?
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that
I
show.
think I know what you.
Seen that one episode where dude was like he had that
Yeah.
thing, that gaming thing.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
And then it
he
come-
controls
And it turned out at the end that it was like only 12 seconds.
yeah.
And because his mom called, he was sitting there like tweaking, just saying, "Mom, mom, mom," at the end, and like
Yeah.
the whole time he's like in the game, and like the shit's so creepy. It's
I'm
fucking
talking about
crazy.
Black
was
Mirror.
creepy.
What, is that shit where it's like different episodes?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
bullshit.
And it was for a horror game,
Bro.
Yeah.
and that shit was crazy.
Bro, hey, that
I
shit
seen
had
the
me
one
thinking.
with like the they had that one Space Rangers or some shit like Space.
Yeah,
Oh my god, bro.
I don't remember the movie.
You talking about where it was like them there? He was
Like, he was in the
Star,
game.
It looked like Star Trek.
Yeah,
kinda.
Star Trek. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. I forgot the
Yeah,
name.
it's like Star Trek. Y'all know, you know what you're talking about? That episode
That
you're talking about?
Yeah.
Bro,
No,
that
I
shit
didn't
was-
watch that one.
Bro,
that
he
shit
was on
crazy.
some funny
Crazy.
shit. But that shit had me thinking that they was trying to like tell us about some shit, bro. That's some new technology, bro. That's
Bro.
gonna come out.
Cat.
in
Yeah.
movies and shows, I swear there's so much like symbolism for shit that be happening in real
I
life.
swear.
Like it's crazy.
That shit
Disney-
finna-
Disney
If you
known
really
for
pay
that shit.
attention to that shit, you'll be like, yeah, they're really trying to like subliminally tell you without telling you, like,
Yeah.
of shit that's they're doing behind the scenes, like crazy shit.
That shit was low key hard though. That shit was hard.
So
A company came out with a sailboat that cleans the ocean, and then like it runs off the plastic and shit. It picks up out of the ocean, so
Yeah.
it'll just keep fueling itself, picking up garbage.
As it floats and sails.
How do it clean itself?
It's like a netting system. I don't know.
That's like under it or
Yeah,
something,
and
and
it,
it
like-
like somehow catches it and feeds it up, and
into
then
the like whatever melts it down.
burns it in
You
some
go
kind
into
of
the air type shit.
Yeah, definitely. good.
That shit ain't decent.
That
But
shit's. But there's
Cleaning
that.
up the ocean.
Can they do that to like cruise ships and shit like that too?
That would be cool.
Cause
Oh, yeah.
that's when it would make a difference. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like one little sailboat that a couple rich people got, that ain't gonna make no difference in the long
It's just
run.
they
you know,
just
like-
test it out and it works. So they get a bunch more in the future. You never know. A
They make
fleet
it-
of them bitches.
Yeah, if they somehow make that technology like universal to go on fishing boats and all those
Right.
kind of other boats, yeah, it
That
could be
shit
worth it.
decent
But
as hell.
You guys ever play Dying Light?
Wait,
that's like that horror zombie game.
I might have, but
It's like you play parkour and shit, and
no, I don't.
Dev update coming.
yeah, they updated on Dying Light 2. I've been playing the original one recently over again. My cousin,
I
he's
seen
never
that.
played it before, and dude, for a 2014, 15 game, it still holds up so good. Honestly, like the
Mhm.
graphics and shit, but amazing game. It's like basically. It's like a zombie apocalypse that was like quarantined out of from the rest of the world, and you're sent in to like get something by some company.
I think I heard that. Yeah.
But then it turns out the company's trying to weaponize the virus the whole time and shit.
Mhm.
So like you basically say fuck them, and but like at night, like crazy zombies come out, like extra mutated
Yeah, I
ones and
like it.
shit.
I
And
gotta
then
check that out.
it gives you
sounds
like
sick.
double XP at night, but night's dangerous as fuck because of those other creatures and shit. And then there's like safe houses and shit like that. Obviously, a big ass story and side missions. But now the second one's coming out.
You play that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
play the fuck out of that game. But
alright.
Dying Light 2, it got like delayed because of COVID, and then now they're finally releasing
Oh
the
really?
shit.
They're like they on that side.
Yeah, they finally released that. They were like, oh, it's coming out soon in this year still, but no release date. But they were talking about how they're possibly taking out the firearms from the first one, so there'd be like possibly no guns, like modern guns, but there might still be like bow and arrows and shit. But
I gotta play it.
that was weird. Yeah, it's a dope ass game. Definitely recommend playing that shit if you haven't.
All right. Well, we're gonna get over to our main subject. Snoop. You guys, let's get a little introduction from you guys. See who you are.
Oh yeah, man. You already know, man. It's 268 Snoop, man. Being the dog, man.
Cash Kid,
Rubber Boy Cody.
Rubber Boy Zodi.
Yeah, Rubber Boy Cody. We in the dog house, man.
So we're gonna ask Snoop a few questions, and then you guys just roll with it and hear all you got. So where are you from initially? What are you repping? Town wise?
It's like weird because you know I grew up in like Lucian, Michigan. So
Okay.
I mean, the beginning of my name, is like from my address in New York. So I guess I say that like New York is where like
Got your name.
yeah,
and
like
everything.
everything started like that's the reason why I'm rapping. Like,
Hell
the
yeah.
stuff that I put in before
Right.
my song, you can Michigan is just where it's from, like the weather.
Right.
Okay.
I feel that for sure. So what's that? That's an East Coast flow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that later.
Yeah.
What musicians have inspired you to do what you're doing, or is it even musicians inspired at all?
I ain't gonna lie, it's Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure. That's
Oh, yeah.
Chris Brown for sure. That's a thing.
Okay. Oh yeah. Big names, I like it.
Yeah, shit, I'm always afraid to. I ain't gonna cap. Which he really
sitting listening to that, definitely. My mom was always banging that shit. Some Outcast, stuff like that.
Yeah. So you feel me? When I go with my dad, my dad he playing Lucian on them, so I just always that's really different.
Yep. I like that though.
Different taste.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I like that.
Shit, while we here, I gotta mention some of my favorite artists too. Shit, like, especially like right now, shit, Dirt, Baby, you know, Wayne, for sure.
Oh yeah,
when I was like 4 years old, between 4 and 6, you know what I'm saying? 4, 6, 8, like around them times. That's funny as hell, but yeah, around 4, 6, 8, I was like, shit. Lil
Hell
Wayne,
yeah.
that was my favorite.
He was
rapper.
always dropping.
And
fire.
then until now,
Wayne was a god.
Still
you
is.
feel me? That's undeniable skill. You feel me? So he got that shit in the bag for sure. That's one of the people who inspired me. And shit, like right now, like I said, you know, the ones I said, there's a few more, especially like shit we can go from Thug to who, you feel me? Like I don't even want to know. It's a lot of names. You feel me? But I ain't gonna get into it
Right.
that deep. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is there any message that you want to send to anybody that's listening to your music? Trying to like speak your life out, like tell your story, like.
To anybody that's listening to my music, just listen to it, man. Listen to it, man. Like listen to the lyrics, man. Without putting my songs, man, I just it really come from, you feel me? Like it's like my whole life. Just, you feel me? Like how I really feel and what I really go through on a daily basis, you feel me? So yeah, I just say just listen to it. Just stick with it, man. The more he gonna come for sure. So,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Telling the story through it is that's the shit that matters.
So what is your story?
It ain't a typical story. It's kind of like we started off. You feel me? Just in a bad situation. You feel me? Growing up, you know, I didn't really know it was bad. You know, as a kid, you don't really know a lot of stuff be bad or whatever. You feel me? We had moved to New York. I was a kid, like in the 3rd grade. We had moved to New York. Things was going smooth in the beginning and shit. And, you know, some shit started going on to where we had to be sleeping outside and shit. That's where I got the, you feel me, the 468 from. That's the address to Park Street. You feel me? And speaking of, you feel me, up and from the projects, and I got walking on White Street, dropping, man, in a couple of months, man, dropping for sure, man. It's like I was saying, man, just sleeping outside. Or, you feel me? With my mom, I had to sell her car, you feel me, so we can get some cheese and stuff like that, and sleeping on the trains and shit like that. That's where all this shit come from, for real. I'd be surprised, you feel me, seeing how far, you feel me, like all of this shit, like, yeah, man, because when you out there, like, you feel me, you ride past, you see the people outside, you feel me, holding that sign, that's really how it was, like. That's really how it was, you feel me? Me and my mom, she like no sign of that. Me and my mom had too much pride for the sign. She wouldn't roll up, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And we was just hurting, you feel me, at the time and shit, so that's where, you feel me, growing up, it was just, but I always just stayed in good spirits, like even sleeping outside, you feel me? I made the best of it, so I always had a smile on my face. It was always, you feel me? You never put me boys in New York, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
So, you feel me, just always doing shit, man.
I mean, look at you now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's good character right
Yeah,
there. You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's what sets you apart from other
Heartbreaking to
people.
go through and have to deal with it, but you know, it made you as the man you are today, and
Yeah,
built
man.
you up to the person and musician that you are becoming.
And to be honest, it was honestly the best time in my life. I wouldn't change shit. Like if I could go back, I'd
Hell yeah.
do that shit the same way. So,
Hell yeah. Hey, that's what built you to what you are today. You know.
Yep, definitely. So what is your what's your end goal in this rap game? Do you want to, is it just rap? Do you want to move on to a little bit other stuff too as well? And
man, the end goal in the rap game is to not rap no more, man. I ain't trying to rap forever, man. I ain't trying to make music forever. I'm trying to have
future. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's how they expand. It's more than music, man. It's a movement. I do this music just to get my message out, just so everybody, you feel me, who is going through what I'm going through, you feel me? Because I'm a talker, I like to talk about my life, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I can do music, so I just mix them two together. So yeah, it's way more than music. It's like, you feel me, like my whole life, like everybody around you, you feel me? They gonna make sure, you feel me, when we rap, we gonna push on what I like, because we got people who listen, and the youth, that's what I'm big on, the youth. I got never siblings, you feel me? I know they listen to my music, so it's like, it's more than music, it's a whole, I'm trying to build like a whole empire.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Was there ever any like moment where you had that like it moment where you just felt like, yeah, music is what I'm trying to do to get my message across, or was it just kind of just come across and you just started doing it as like a hobby and then it just built to this, or?
No, honestly, I've been had big goals, but like nobody really knew. Like I'm a national person. And I like to be in the background. And I've been in limelight for a little bit, but I like to be in the background. My man right here, Phil, in high school, I knew him since I was in 7th grade. Man. So high school, you feel me? I used to always tell him, like, you feel me? Like, I'm the best rapper in school. You feel me? Like, I got this shit.
Bro,
Boom,
that
man.
shit non-stop.
So,
bro.
like,
Every
he knew.
day, bro. That's what we talking
You know what
about.
I'm saying? He knew I could rap.
But on the down low.
Yeah, you feel me? He knew what I knew. So, you feel me? He started telling me, you feel me? Like, rapping shit, so you feel me? And then I just started, in 2018, I done my first video. I started getting good reaction, you feel me? And he started coming up to me, like, you feel me? Like, okay, like, you feel me? You got something going on. Like, you got, like, so you got this music.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to delve into your music more than I have.
I love the Snoop Gee, man. Shit, man.
Hell
On
yeah.
that tip, like on that music tip, like, you feel me? We like,
I love that.
you know,
Grinding.
And
Do what you love.
That's what
Yeah,
perfecting
yeah,
your
yeah,
craft
bro.
the whole way, bro.
The
That's
whole
what
way,
makes
right?
that's what makes it great, you know.
Yeah.
That's the art of it, you know. You don't just pick it up one day. You work
Yeah.
towards it that whole
Yeah,
time.
man, you can't cheat the game, man.
Hell
You can't
no.
cheat the game, man. You gotta work hard. It's a process, man. You can't just learn how to rap. You feel me? You can be a good rapper, but you gotta learn how to put stuff together. You feel me? Because there's too many basic rappers. You feel me? You gotta stand out. You feel me? And I think I stand out pretty well. I think, you feel me? The people I be around stand out pretty well. You got music coming up.
It's
Yeah,
just a struggle.
if you
Consider-
feel like you worth something, you feel like that talent worth something, go somewhere, you know, shed some light on it, like put yourself out there.
Always grind.
Always put
Always
yourself
grind
out
for your
there and
dream.
don't
Don't
be
ever
afraid.
give up on yourself, dude.
Yeah,
If
man.
anybody else gives up on you, don't ever give up on yourself. That's the last thing that you want
And
to
now,
do.
I do got to say, since he was speaking on the youth, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the youth, like you said, shed some light on your project and accomplishment, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's always going to be somebody who wanted more than you, who hungry than you feel me, and want to do better than you. You got to be that person, you know what I'm saying? If you want to win, you can't never stop, like you said, you know what I'm saying? You can't never stop, because there's always going to be somebody who want to do better than you. So
Yeah.
you got to do better than that person,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Always.
you really just got to do better than yourself you know what I'm saying? You got to keep beating yourself.
Every day you gotta make yourself better,
Definitely.
improve in some way, or else you'll never.
I didn't got
ever become
discouraged,
greater.
man. I didn't got discouraged so many times. Like it's been like Dryden winning a 2-year drought. Roden winning a 2-year drought. You feel me? Roden winning a drought. Like when we ain't dropping music, like don't let that discourage you. You feel me? Follow your budget. If everything happened for a reason, I really believe that, man. So if you're
Yeah.
stressing, you feel me? Be patient. Like you feel me? Like you said, be patient, but know when to attack. You feel me? Don't just be sitting down waiting on something to happen. You feel me? Also, freestyling every day, that's putting in work. Like somebody gonna hear you. You feel me? Like don't never get discouraged.
Somebody's
I done been
listening for
discouraged.
sure.
Yeah, I done been discouraged plenty of times. I didn't feel like damn, like this shit ain't gonna work out. Like damn, I can't. You feel me? Or boom, like damn, why ain't I doing this? Why ain't I doing this? You feel me? Biggest thing is to focus on yourself, man. Keep grinding, man. Best advice anybody ever gave me was another nigga telling me to focus on myself. You feel me? And do my own music. And shout out, yeah, that nigga Jason told me like, just focus on yourself. He's like, he focusing on himself. And I remember I used to text another nigga like, let me get a feature, let me get a feature, let me get a feature. Let me hop on a song. You feel me? He said, you feel me? I'm doing a couple of projects. You feel me? And then I get to you, and that forced me to focus on myself. And that was the best thing. You feel me? That ever happened to me. You feel me? I start focusing on myself, start really putting in work. start doing this shit.
Make him
That's
want to
what it's
put you
about.
up ahead of other people.
Keep going, man.
You be the next
All
project.
practice.
Yeah.
Shout out here, man. Shout out my nigga Mark. Shout out my nigga Dave, man. My nigga Earth, man. All my niggas back in Lansing, man. Shout out, man. Here, man. Shout out my niggas out.
Yes, I think we're all good with questions for Snoop. So anything else that you guys want to let us know? Any like future projects and stuff that's coming out? I definitely want to hear about that.
Any songs, projects you want to shout out or anything like that?
I got
Shit coming.
I got
Snoop go ahead started.
I got some man, we got a lot of projects, man. Like it ain't just me, like I said, it's the niggas that I'm with, all of them, you feel me, not here, but like it's a big group, it's a city thing, man. I support everybody in my city got music dropping right now. Everybody got some shit going on, you feel me? So tap into everybody's shit, but besides that, you feel me? My niggas, man, and me, you feel me? I got Do She Let Me Not dropping, you feel me? It's dropping soon, man, you feel me? Towards the end of this month, it's dropping soon, you feel me? Bro got his song, you feel me? We got, you know, I'm telling you, me, this nigga, man.
It's a team, man. We a team, man.
That's what it's all about right there.
We will be dropping their pages and everything in our description on our YouTube too, so you guys can go and check them out. We're gonna post them on Facebook.
Hey, man, Jim, my rental just dropped, man. Jake's just dropped that No More Parties, man. Go get that hot one, man. Phil finna drop, man. Odie finna drop, man. I'm finna drop, man.
Check me out, right, man. Check me out, man. It's so much shit on the floor, man. We got shit finna drop, man. Like he said.
My brother Tutu finna drop too, man. Everybody dropping, man. I'm telling you, like Mike James, you feel me?
Listen,
Elite, all of them, like everybody
listen.
dropping, man.
Listen. Do She Love Me, Do She Love Me Not dropping. We got. I'm gonna call. I got a song dropping. I'm gonna call it something else, but it's some unreleased heat, man. If you know, you know. If you fucking know, you fucking know. You hear me? That's what I'm gonna say. On top of that, like bro said, Global Voice Jam, man. He just dropped his fucking In My Rental. Go fucking check that out, man. Don't sleep on this heat, man. Don't let it die, man. Who else you got? Like you said, we got Jex, No More Parties. He just dropped May 1st. He just dropped today. Go check that out, definitely.
Keep running up that hot winter, man. We all got something
hot
dropping
winter.
there. Tune in to the Doghouse, man. When you got 468 in there,
Check that out.
Tap into the fucking Doghouse, man.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
here.
we're rocking for you guys. Like that's what one of our main things is. We're trying to people that are coming up. We wanna like help each other out.
Yeah.
You know, we're all in the same boat. Like we're not known
Definitely.
everywhere and stuff like that.
For sure, you know.
And
This
like
is what you do. This
Yep.
is what you do, man.
just chase it. Just chase that dream. Chase whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
If you got a hobby or something, go for it. You know. But we definitely want to have you guys back on for sure. You know. Definitely get some of your other guys. And, hell yeah.
I said we're gonna bring some people on here, man. But for the people that's watching and that's gonna see this, man, and the people that's doing music, keep doing music.
Keep on, man.
Keep fucking going, man. And the people that's in the L, especially, man, you got talent. Keep fucking going, man.
Let's support each other, man. I like what we got so far, man. We supporting each other right now.
Keep
man.
fucking supporting each other, man. If you supporting each other, that's the best. That's one of the best things
We're all
that you can
about
do.
that.
No, we don't support
build
hate.
each other up. Everybody, let everybody win. Why you know?
Man, and the stigma, man. Talk to your friends that be going through some shit too, man.
Hell yeah.
Pull up on your guys,
Depression is
man.
real, man.
Everybody's
For real.
struggling.
So everybody go
Everybody
through
go-
something,
yeah.
man. And everybody gonna win in their own way. You know what I'm saying?
Hard times
Everybody
in
gonna
our
go
lives,
man.
man. Just
Everybody gonna lose in their own way too.
Everybody gonna look
So
good. Yeah.
you gotta be there and check it out. You know, somebody's problems might not be as bad as somebody else's problems for them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, losses bring wins, man.
Yeah.
So you feel me?
Facts.
Take that L, be prepared on the big W coming. Just stay down, be humble. You feel me? You do right by people. You feel me? Good things will happen to you.
Definitely.
That's how it is.
well,
I say shit like we got some more time. What we looking like? What we looking like? Man? We good? Okay.
we
yeah.
got a little bit more.
You
Yeah,
know, man, like Snoop, man, Snoop, his mom, my mom, they real good. You know, they like sisters. You know what I'm saying? I met Snoop. I ain't meet Snoop till sometime like recently. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. But I always knew him, but I ain't really meet him. You know what I'm saying? But us together, like the drive in music, we got the same taste. and I fuck with them, you know what I'm saying, on that shit. And I'm strong on trying to keep my guys in shape and keep them, you know what I'm saying, going and focus on their craft. So anything like that, you know what I'm saying, I'm always down to promote, and I feel like that's the, you know what I'm saying, that's the best thing to do. So definitely, man, keep doing this.
Also, if anybody is interested in a feature, definitely hit one of them guys up.
Oh yeah, man. If y'all want a feature, man, tap in, man. They not free. They not free, but
tap in.
I ain't doing
Check the
too
workout,
crazy.
and you'll see that it's worth it.
Yeah, you want to see that it's worth it, man, for sure. So I'm gonna give my, you feel me, my all on every track, regardless. You feel me? Tap in for the features, man. You feel me? They're not free, but I ain't, you feel me, whacking over their head. Man.
Tap in while the price is right.
Tap in while the price
is right.
Hell yeah.
Tap in while the price is right.
All right, well, I think that's all for season 2, episode 2, Inside the Doghouse. Thank you guys very much for making it out here. Appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate the coming on.
I'm Derek Scher. I'm out of here.
Jonathan Mayer.
It's 468
Those
Snoop.
boys. Shout out to the fucking doghouse, man.
Shout out to the
Shout out to the doghouse.
All right.
Tap in.